Well, it was a segment that lit up our website, the small business owners duking it out over their candidate. Take a listen.
He understands business, what it takes to make a payroll. He knows about taxes. He knows how Obamacare is the lousiest thing they ever put out there.
You got a 16% tax that right across the board. I mean, basically, me as a small business owner, I could be treated the same as the Exxon Corporation.
He's also taken a stance on potentially reducing corporate taxes, which is a good thing for small businesses.
So what do millennials want in November? We have them here to tell you, Alexandra Smith, Christi Kunzig, and Gianno Caldwell. Let me go to you first, Christi. I see the polls, and we know that millennials love Bernie Sanders. Why, I'm not sure, but ultimately in November, who do you think they're going to go with?
I'm going with Trump. I love him. I think he's fantastic. I love everything he has to say, that he's focusing on immigration and national security. I think those are important, and especially bringing jobs back to America. That's something that's super important to millennials, and I think that's going to really get their attention.
Gianno, who do you think?
Well, I think there's two candidates here which millennials would love, and that's Bernie Sanders and Donald J. Trump, one who has a history of creating jobs, and it's relatively important to go beyond rhetoric and a factual history of doing something. So those who may have experienced the brunt of the economic recession, they may go with a Bernie Sanders, more of a government dependency, help along type situation.
But the millennials haven't felt necessarily the brunt of it. Maybe they've seen their parents endure 2 stock market crashes and a housing crash. Do you think then that would be why they would go with a Bernie? Because the Bernie phenomenon amongst millennials is hard to pin down. Is that where it goes? Is that where it's coming from, Gianno?
Well, as a millennial, most millennials these days and times, they're graduating with $100,000 worth of debt, living in their parents' basements or garages, and then getting a job as a Walmart greeter. Therefore, they haven't had the opportunity to really see the level of job growth in which we experienced prior to the Obama administration. Yeah. So I think in that situation, that's the brunt of the pain that they would be feeling, having not had the opportunities.
Alexandra, you know what, though? That's for old folks like me, that's old-fashioned whining. You don't start a job and get the gold watch on the first day. But anyway, maybe that's just generational. Who do you think is going to get the millennial vote?
The candidate who presents him or herself as the biggest problem solver. Our research consistently shows that more than any other trait,
who is that? Because now you sound like a Miss America contestant. I'm ready to give you the crown, but give me the answer.
Well, I'm looking at the numbers, and what I'm seeing throughout the exit polls that we're looking at in some of these states, of course, on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders is dominating the youth vote, which is going to present a real challenge to Hillary Clinton come the fall, because young people fundamentally see her as dishonest. But if you look at the exit polls from the Republican side of things, it's a mixed bag. You see Donald Trump won the youth vote in New Hampshire, Ted Cruz took it in South Carolina, and John Kasich took it in his home state of Ohio. So young people are very much still testing the waters and still thinking about who they want to support.
Christi, when you tell your friends that you like Trump, what do they say?
It's a mixed reaction sometimes. I have a lot of friends that love him too, and they fully support him, and hashtag Team Trump all over my Facebook. And then I have some friends that get all of their news from E! News and The Daily Show, and they have all these misconceptions about him that I have to clear up, and then they support him too.
All right, guys, let's leave it there. Hey, you guys are fantastic. We got to get you back again real soon, okay? Appreciate it.
Thank you.